Yeah, Ed stepped away, didn't he?
I'm under fire.
Dog squatted.
I'll put him down.
Hope he doesn't like me much. Yellow dog's down. Dude, I killed her with a headshot. What the fuck? Second dog's out. Up top. Squatted.
Throwing a jabber.
Jesus Christ. Dog's back up. There's a purple grenadier trying to focus on us. Watch it, gentlemen. No, you blew his head off. Or somebody did. Green clouds means he's not popping up again.
Requesting support fire. We've got hostiles on the bridge.
Request denied. We can't risk those
Hive's destroyed.
Copy that.
Watch your grenadier.
This is Thunderbird. I'm making an attack run on that hovercraft.
Both tank and dog were EMP'd. Or supposed to be EMP'd. The fucking tank was inside the ring. What the fuck?
Agent down.
One on our flank.
An agent needs assistance.
Heading for the minigun.
Yeah, I know. He's down. First down though. Second.
Rifle secured. Preparing to exfil.
Copy that. Good work.
Hey, Jada, I'm kind of curious about something.
Portable canister detected nearby.
I show you wearing 3 pieces of striker gear. One of those pieces is the chest piece. You realize that you're not gaining any benefit from that chest piece talent, right? Oh, gotcha.
I'm hit. Losing control.
When we get up towards the boss, I'll switch to oxidizer for us so I can take out the missiles.
That helicopter took out the turbines. We're fucking stranded.
Wyvern, you need to exfil on foot right fucking now. We need those goddamn antivirals.
You want me to run away? I thought you knew me better than that.
This is an order, Wyvern. Wyvern, do you copy?
Get on board that hovercraft and secure the rest of the antivirals. The support team will protect the cylinders.
The enemy's deployed a Guardian drone.
I got one on my left flank lighting me the fuck up. Taps to the head, you shouldn't come back up. Going left.
Vital signs
God
critical.
damn, I didn't even hear the fucking thing go off. What the fuck?
Agent down.
Dude. Oh. We're not all in here.
Agent down.
I'm like, where the fuck's my backup? I'm up. Just tried to be sparing with my armor. Yellow puppy's EMP'd. Left side, left side. Yellow puppy down.
Get those rocket launchers prepped.
Talk to me, Wyvern. What are you doing?
Oh,
I'm
this
gonna
map.
blow up the motherfucking White House.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Okay,
We
so
need to cripple
just to
these
be
assholes.
clear, who
So that's what I'm gonna do.
we're all running DPS except for me,
Christ,
right? I'm
she's
gonna run a
insane.
fucking
Agent, do
oxidizer
whatever
to
you can
take
to
care of the
prevent the
missiles,
launch of
or
those
is somebody
rockets.
else gonna go shoot the missiles? Okay, I'll oxidize the missiles. That way you guys can focus on enemies, because if we don't kill these ads, it's gonna fucking suck. Yeah. Let me know when that combat's done. And before we do that last part, I do have to go use the restroom as well. He went down underneath us.
Rocket launchers are loaded.
God damn it, Wyvern! Stand down!
Negative, sir. I refuse.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom. My suggestion would be don't make these changes in the middle of a heroic mission. Make the changes when you're standing at the Capitol building and go back to something you already know. Almost done, fellas. Be right back. OOC is a bigger multiplier than DTA, and it affects all targets except for targets in cover. Damage targets out of cover. Yeah, I'm just saying it's a larger multiplier than damage to armor. The only reason why the damage is different on the two weapons is because the rate of fire is different. You need to find what fits your playstyle for sure. Like, I mean, I honestly, when I'm telling people to work on DPS builds, I tell them go with an assault rifle. LMGs are good, but you've got to really learn how to run that fucking thing. Kingbreaker all the way. Mine's critting for between 1 to 1.1 million every bullet, so. Who wants to walk out and get Will Smith fire? Ed's got the most armor.
You won't be disappointed. Target locked. Initiating launch sequence.
Everyone, this is not a drill. We need to evacuate the building right now. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Gens are down. Is anybody back here to defend this fucking glass cannon shooting oxidizer for you? Or did you guys all leave me here? Just where we came in. It's all good as long as nothing comes to me.
Backup power activated. Launch sequence initiated.
I'm
So
gonna
we're
remember
centers
killing
down.
you. It's been a while since I could say that about anyone.
Immediate
Oh,
medical
Jesus.
assistance needed.
That
Agent
hurt.
down.
Oh, those chungas are still up?
An agent needs assistance.
Oh God!
Critical.
Walked right in front of me when I shot my oxidizer.
Agent out of action. Agent killed.
So, I'm noticing that these chungas are shooting an awful lot. Everybody is going chain, backpack, chain, and then destroying the chunga, right? Okay. Because I never saw them bend down to repair their chain once. Right, but then the chain needs to get broke, so they bend down and they're vulnerable, and they're not shooting us. It's a must. If you don't do that, it's fucking hard to kill them. Because they'll just light you up. Ed, you can go around with your armor build and kill those weak points, right? No, I'm not talking about right now. I'm saying if we wipe and you've got to go kill weak points,
Agent
you can
down.
do that with your build. Because I'm not going to oxidize. I'm going to go DPS. We need more fucking power. Okay. As long as you can go around and get weak points and the gens, then I can handle some major DPS. Alright, cool.
Here to see the fireworks?
Yeah.
You won't be disappointed. Target locked. Initiating launch sequence.
One gen down.
Jesus Christ. Everyone, this is not a drill. We need to evacuate the building right now. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Fucking grenadiers, god damn. Yep, I'm working on it.
If you don't stop those rockets from launching, a lot of people are gonna die. And one of them is gonna be me.
Done. Gonna work on chungas solely. One's dead. One's getting up. Third one in the back.
Rocket launch backup power activated. Launch sequence initiated.
I'm gonna remember killing you. It's been a while since I could say that about anyone.
Yellow Grenadier, right?
Come to save the day, huh? Or you're
Wyvern's
a real
out.
goddamn hero.
Not no more.
Enough small talk.
Yep. I gotta move, I gotta move.
Activated. Launch sequence initiated.
Missile left is up.
Rocket launch backup power activated. Launch sequence initiated. Serious trauma detected. Agent incapacitated.
Missile on the left needs to
An
be
agent
taken
needs
care of.
assistance.
Flanking, flanking, watch it.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent vital signs 0.
With what?
Vital signs critical.
I couldn't get it. I fucking had dudes over here.
So long!
No, there's one over here.
Agent down.
Missile on the left was the front piece of the missile on the
killed.
left still need to be taken care of. That's what I was asking Ed about. Yeah. That's alright. I'll go fucking tank build then too. Fuck it. DPS don't matter. Okay, I'm ready. Mm-hmm.
Here to see the fireworks? You won't be disappointed. Target locked. Initiating launch sequence.
Everyone, this is not a drill. We need to evacuate the building right now. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Yep. We got all the generators, right? Okay, I'm gonna work on tanking the bosses. I'm working on it, I'll tank them. Got one flanking me. Get my flank, please. Pushing this next Chunga. Actually, I'm gonna get the missile.
I'm gonna remember killing you. It's been a while
This
since I
Chunga's
could
gonna
say
come
that
back
about
up.
anyone. Come to save the
Okay,
day,
he's done.
huh? But you're a real goddamn hero. Enough small talk.
Rocket launch backup power activated. Launch sequence initiated.
She's immune. I need somebody to hit her with an EMP. Middle rocket, middle rocket.
Rocket launch
Good shit.
backup power activated. Launch sequence
I'm on the Chunga in the center. Yep.
You're starting to piss me off. Quick and painless is no longer an option for you.
I got dogs right. Center. Shoot the back leg, back leg, back leg. It's the soft spot.
Agent down.
Got you. Yep.
An agent needs assistance.
There's 3 sniper dogs. I'll go get Jada.
Wyvern, what's your status? Wyvern, come in. Wyvern. Fuck.
Remember, back leg right below the shoulder.
System curtailed. System restored.
Yep.
The antiviral cylinders are secure. We'll make sure they get safely extracted.
System reactivated.
Sir, we've got enemy helicopters on approach. Should we knock them down? Negative. Hold your fire. We can't chance those cylinders getting destroyed.
Well, that's a bit of luck. Agent, you managed to secure the antivirals and shut down a key Black Tusk stronghold. Not to mention preventing a rocket attack on the base of operations. Incredible work, Agent. Truly incredible.
Tanker.
There's still more to do.
Stranded tanker. Alright, Acosta. Enderman. Almost 2 billion on that one. $1.2. What I show? 107 kills, 1.2 billion. Yeah.
An agent has gone offline.
You took the least amount of damage. The star is given to the person that took the least amount of damage with damage taken. You got 31 million. Costa has 48. I have 46. And Ed has 230. Then why are you wearing blues? Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to switch to some blues and like armor regen and survivability and shit. If you like to hide, you shouldn't need that shit. TTK is what it's all about. You can get a shorter TTK, you don't need survivability. Your survivability comes from killing them fast. I hear you. Yeah, but I mean, I'm a DPS. It's to be expected. We already had Ed tanking, man. Ed was tanking the whole time. He can fucking come and pick me up when I go down and try to see what the dirt tastes like. I mean, it's okay. He's gonna come pick me up too because he knows I'm melting shit. You know what I mean? He knows, oh, I better go get that motherfucker up. I'm like a skill for him. Like, he wants to come and pick me up because I'm gonna melt shit when he picks me up. So when you're running DPS, you're to be expected to go down. Like, it's just something that's gonna fucking happen because your tanks in this game, for some fucking reason, can't generate enough threat. It's impossible. Like, it is impossible as a tank. Well, they can generate it. They have abilities that generate it. Like, when I tank, I use a decoy. A decoy is a great threat generator because all the threat goes to your decoy first, and then as soon as your decoy dies, where do you think it goes after that? It goes to you. The person that dropped the fucking thing. Like, it doesn't go to anybody else but you. And so that's why I run decoy when I run my tank build. But I'm also running protection elites and a fucking liberty, and I can get right up in their face and just keep my shield maxed out at full the whole time. So, yeah. Like, the build that I'm running right now, I can tank 4 legendary chungas at once. As long as nobody gets behind me, I'll be fine. Even with the bleed. Doesn't even matter. And I barely got any regen on the fucking thing. It's just because of the resist elites. Their bleed doesn't do shit. I'm actually thinking about switching it up because I'm running fucking the chill out, right? And the chill out gives me it gives me an extra slot, so I've got a 13 and a 12 there. So I'm getting 15% or sorry, 25% protection elites from the mask. But if I switch to Catharsis, I'll actually have a heal. And it'll be a substantial one because I'm running 2 million armor. So it does 5% of your armor as a heal over 10 seconds, right? Once it procs. So that's a pretty significant fucking heal. So I'm really contemplating changing out the mask and going to the fucking Catharsis, because the only problem that I lose there is I'm gonna have to figure out how to fit the Gilia in somewhere else on the build, and I don't know if I have a place where I can do that because of the improvised holster for the additional protection elite slot. The fucking 2-piece of the Badger Tough for the shotgun damage and the mop so that I can actually regen armor when I really need to. The 1-piece of the Bellstone for the little tiny bit of armor regen. I could probably swap that. I could swap Bellstone for the Gilia, and that would probably be the fix. Like, change my gloves that I'm wearing over to Gilia and go to the Catharsis mask would be probably the only probable option that I would have to maintain the amount of armor that I have in the build. But yeah, it's solid. This build's fucking rock solid. I love it.
An agent is back online.
I liked Ed's build though. Ed's was pretty cool too. That three piece. That was pretty nice. He has the 3-piece Uzina and 3-piece fucking what's the other U? Y'all, yeah, y'all for the Hasbro. Then I'm guessing you're probably running firewall for fire protection. Firewall because you had that cone of shame, that's right. Additional damage, yeah. Firewall's a must. If you're gonna tank, you're gonna be up close and personal, you gotta fucking have firewall. If you're not running firewall as a tank, I mean, honestly, it's a fail. You're running solo and you're not running firewall, I get it. You should probably be running technician if you're running solo, because that'll regenerate your shield. But running with a group of people, it should always be firewall, because of the additional damage that you spike when you get close. That 10% doesn't seem like much, but fuck, dude, it's from all sources. So it's 10% from dude's gun, dude's drone, and dude's turret, you know what I mean? So that's essentially a bonus 30% from a player that's running a skill build. So yeah. Firewall, definitely a must. Yep. Yeah, I use fucking the hunter killer too. When people are good enough to stay in cover and not take a lot of damage, otherwise I gotta switch to fucking tardigrade or go to the chest piece that's got what's the fucking talent called? Oh my gosh, Vanguard? Is it Vanguard that drops armor on your allies? Well, yeah, I don't use Point Man because that would throw off my sets. But I know the Vanguard is what I'm thinking of, right? Yeah, Vanguard. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, because that would be another piece of Gilead Guard, which is 10% health. Stupid bonus. Nope. I'm definitely not going to run that. Not on purpose. I would run it if I have to save people's ass, but that would be about it. Ooh, so that's what I could do, Costa. When I want to swap it out for that survivability, I could go to Point Man and Catharsis. So then I would have my Gilia. I would lose that that one piece of Gulan though. What is Gulan's one piece? Status effects? Oh shit, yeah, that wouldn't be a problem. Okay. Alright, so now I know how to do that. Sweet. I might have to try doing that build for a little bit and see how it works. Probably need to make my raid frames a little larger though, so I know when to properly proc that Vanguard for everybody. Because I run small raid frames on my normal setups. I don't even run Striker. You're gonna run Secure though. I think he's right. I think Ed's completely right. Run all 4 pieces or don't run any. Seriously. Like you're losing stats. You're losing damage, you're losing crits. You're losing something by running a 2-piece or a 3-piece. And I only say that, man, because I've tried it. I've tried it multiple times, like doing that, the stupid little hybrids where you run the 2 pieces of this and the 2 pieces of that and the 2 pieces of this just to get those little bonuses that you get from the 2 set. Like those little bonuses you get from the 2 set, you could get bigger bonuses if you go and you grab the fucking high-end gear that has the same bonuses. Like if you want weapon damage from a set, go and get some Walker and Harris. You know what I mean? You want AR damage from a set, go get some Fenris. But I've had so many people criticize my fucking ND build, and they're like, why aren't you running a piece of Fenris? And I'm like, because my AR slaps harder by running a fucking, a Grupo. And making sure that I'm at my crit chance and crit damage stat that I need in order to proc above 200 crit damage once my ND gets built up. And my ND build is definitely one of the hardest hitting builds out there. Other than the 3-piece Providence that used to be the raid fucking must and the damage to armor raid build. Like I can compete with those 2 builds as far as red builds go. And I'm gonna put out more damage than either of those builds just because I play the game within the game. I mark, shoot. Mark, shoot. Mark, shoot. And I've gotten good enough at it that I know I need to mark a yellow, go and mark a red, go and mark a purple, and go back to that yellow and shoot that yellow. And that red and that purple will die, and then I go out and I mark a couple more, and I go back and I fucking shoot the other guy. Like it's super easy, especially with a Kingbreaker and the fucking Technician, dude, because you run into so much tech, right? In the open world, you're running into tanks all the time, you're running into dogs all the time, drones, fucking turrets. Those things right there, you proc a 12% bonus damage as a Technician. So if you're getting 12% increased crit and weapon damage, like you're gonna annihilate something that you've half marked. It's just gonna get shredded. I mean, this event we have going on, dude. Like, I'm seeing spikes on headshots because I guess each bullet that you hit in the head, it increases your headshot damage, or at least it seems to. Like, I'll start at 1.5 million, and I've seen it cap out on like Chungas and shit or yellows. I've seen it cap out at like fucking 3.5, 3.8 million. I see 4-piece striker, 2-piece bellstone. What do you mean swap out? Those 2 bellstones look fine to me. You're running. Oh, as far as like what stat to swap out? Oh, I got you. Yeah, definitely lose the explosive resistance. So, like I've done a lot of work with seeing where you gain the maximum benefit on crit chance and crit damage. And if you have one coyote mask, just one coyote mask in your group, you probably only need about 45% on your crit chance. So you might want to put it into that. My thing that I would tell you to do is test it. It's a stat that you can change. So put crit chance on it first. Try it out. All right, this is the damage I did. Make sure that whatever you're doing it, and when you're testing it though, you're running with the same group of people. Like, don't be like, oh, I'm going to test it with this group, and then I'm going to go and test it with this group, but yet with this group, I have a fucking future initiative healer that's giving me 25% weapon damage bonus, and then with this group over here, I just got 3 demos. Like, no, don't test it like that. You said you fight from cover a lot too, though, right? Because you're already getting a 1% armor regen from your main your main high-end gear set, right? And you're getting a 10% armor on kill. So in order to get that armor on kill, you have to kill. So the more blues you have, the slower you're going to get that armor on kill. So I agree with Ed as far as survivability goes. You were looking for survivability, so yes, keep the armor regen. But if you want to get that faster TTK and gain that armor on kill quicker, then drop that armor on kill and make it crit chance. And then you could do crit damage on that explosive resistance, and then you'd probably be just fine. You'd be over 100 and you'd be over 45. You would probably see a huge jump in your DPS with those 2 blue cores. If you're going to change the armor regen for chance, your gloves are a must to go damage. You want crit damage on that explosive. But listen to the way Ed's telling you to do it too, because he plays with you more. Like, I don't play with you a lot. I'm telling you the way that I would suggest you do it, because I personally am all about the faster kill. The faster I can kill something, the smoother it goes. It's always been that way for me and the guys that I run with. The quicker we can do it, the faster we can kill them, the smoother it goes. Because we've run it with tanks, and no offense, tanks are great, but with blue builds of any sort, 1 blue core, 2 blue cores, whatever, it is always a fucking struggle. Always. I've never had an unstruggled run with people running blue cores. When they say that they're bringing DPS to the table and they have blue cores, it's always a struggle. Maybe I haven't run with Ed enough. I don't know.
Let me be your one-stop shop.
And leave the other one alone, sounds like.
seems like you aren't doing anything, you're always doing something. Breathing counts as something. And sometimes we get so busy we forget to breathe. And the harder things get, the more we have to take the time to breathe.
Yep. The range is broken. Oh, dude, it's broken bad. What weapon are you holding when it shows that? No, I meant in the stats you can change the weapon that you're holding at that time. Gotcha. Yeah. Wow, this one's dead. There's plenty more. Bullets on target is definitely huge. Yeah, yeah. It also decreases your reload time. Increases your ammo capacity. It's 6 stats in one. Nice. Territory control. Did you skate past us? Gotcha. Headed your way.
Hostile control point nearby.
Dude, this headshot damage in this event is disgusting. This Manus build usually only hits for 20 mil. I'm fucking catching 40s.
Access key detected.
That's dirty right there, man. That is just fucking dirty.
Hostile control point identified.
CP captured. Good job.
Give me a second before you call it in, please. Yeah, I'm ready.
Another agent is now in your group.
You can't put in weapon damage. Oh, the core. Can't put in weapon damage. Secondary. Yeah. What up?
Reinforcements incoming. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
for them headshots. Flanking.
Heavily armored hostile detected. Supply room access locked.
How'd we aggro those dudes? Yeah.
Secure the area.
Didn't you say you were farming for aces and eights? This all up in Judiciary Square. Gotcha.
Early morning air.
What marksman are you using for that? No, I mean, what weapon were you going to use for that? Ah, okay.
I don't know how much longer we can hold out. We could really use your help.
Nemesis is a pretty difficult weapon to aim, that's for sure. The charge. And as you build up the charge, you get tunnel vision, and it has no fucking stability whatsoever. It's all over the place. Whereas Mantis is like, hey, here's their head. And it gives you an instant cooldown on your fucking decoy, so you don't ever get shot.
Detected. From the control point in proximity.
The schleppene. The bleed weapon. What you need, sweets?
Goldfish.
Goldfish? You don't want cereal? You just woke up, little one. Huh? Yeah, you can have some of that.
Incoming hostiles detected.
You want faster reload time, go with braced. There's your chest piece talent. Oh, well then you can't change talent. Pure. Oh, this one's so fucked up. I hate this one. Flanking left.
Agent down.
Flank's clear.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
More coming in from the flank side.
An agent needs assistance. Vital signs critical. Agent down. Agent down. Serious trauma detected. An agent needs assistance.
So then, what crawled up your ass and died? Even worse, it was pointed right at your face.
Target is near you, Agent.
closed it because we're on a fucking bounty in there now. Forgot how fucking fast Dark Winter shoots, dude. I'm running it with the gunner build. Hunter Fury. I'm so confused right now. My high was bringing me up. She was beating on me. But my hive didn't bring me up. What the fuck? The chain's a weak point, it won't take damage, it'll just knock it off.
Spotted, Sheriff.
So you also have to pay attention to what's going on, because you'll break his chain and a piece of armor will break on him right afterwards. So there's certain things that cause him to automatically repair his chain. Okay, number one is any form of explosive damage. So you break his chain, and somebody hits him with a seeker, his chain is now repaired. He doesn't have to bend down. Any explosive damage, a grenade, a fucking hive, the gas cloud from Firestarter doesn't, but any explosive impact will cause him to automatically repair his chain. Works on all global world chungas and boss chungas. So the initial impact of a hive is an explosive. The initial impact of a hive is explosive. Yep, it does an initial explosion impact and then it does a bleed. But anyways, an EMP sticky is considered an explosion if you hit them with that. So any explosive damage causes them to automatically repair their chain. You break any other weak point on their body, their chain will also automatically repair. If you break any piece of armor, again, chain will automatically repair. They do not have to bend. Just some crazy shit we picked up on when we were running Legendary and Open World, because the final boss in DUA, you take his chain out, and you can avoid that fucking jammer pulse that he does that wipes you out.
Nice.
And so we were trying to figure out how the fuck his chain kept restoring, and we realized when we would use grenade launcher or EMP sticky or any form of explosive damage, he would automatically repair. And then we tried it on open world chungas and legendary chungas, and same thing. It's exactly the same. Don't you need it for exotic components? Okay. Yeah, because I just picked one up too, but I'm done crushing that shit. Almost crushed it as I picked it up. Yep. Yes, darling. Oh, you don't need a paper bowl. You go ahead and you just use that bowl. Regular bowl. Oh, well, drag one of the chairs and go do it. You're a big girl, you got it figured out. Just don't fall. You got that. I thought Ed said something there, but I don't remember. I'm not in your clan. I don't play with you enough, man. I'm not gonna offer my 2 cents. I'm of a completely different opinion. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna wear blue cores and do hybrid hero shit, go play PvP. Should be PvEing. That's where I'm at. If you're gonna DPS, DPS. If you're gonna skill build DPS, skill build DPS. If you're gonna tank, tank. If you're gonna heal, heal. Those are the PvE roles that are out there. Play them. Hybrid builds are for solo players, not for groups. If you've ever played any other game where you run with a group, people that run hybrid builds don't succeed. They don't succeed. It just doesn't happen. Like, dude that's wearing fucking one piece of mage gear because it has the higher crit, and then 2 pieces of heal gear because they produce a little bit of healing with his one heal spell that he throws, and then the rest is all armor cores, even though he's not a fucking tank or Specta's tank. Like, but I live through my stuff. Well, yeah, when you're soloing, you do, but when you're running with a group, everything's health pools increase, all their damage is increased. Like, you need to be able to either put out damage, you need to be able to take damage, or you need to be able to heal the damage. Straight up. So, like I said, I'm not going to say anything because I'm not a fan of hybrid builds. I'll tell you that right now. You can watch any of my fucking streams, dude. I am not a fan. But I also tend to lick pavement a lot. But I'll also be the top of the DPS meter at the end of the run, even though I lick pavement 5 or 6 times. It's kind of like, you know these guys that are like, oh yeah, I'll CC, and they run Blinder and Firefly. Well, I mean, honestly, you're not really crowd controlling. You're status affecting. Because a blinded enemy is still going to move. And a burning enemy is still going to move. But a foamed enemy, he can't go any fucking where. He's stuck. And not only is he stuck, he's stuck in the open. Well, I mean, some of them do. Some of them sit there screaming and waving their arms. But, like, when you're going up against rogues and shit like that, unless they're foamed. You foam that motherfucker, he can't move. Yes, shock traps work really good against them too. You're absolutely correct. Shock traps are a fucking huge thing against them. But, I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. I have my own fair share of hybrid builds. I mean, I was just running one. My fucking Hunter's Fury build is a hybrid build. But you won't ever see me use that build in any content above Heroic. Never. I will never use that build in any content above Heroic. And I'm very sketchy using it in Heroic content because it's just not strong enough. It doesn't produce the fast TTKs that I like, and it's got 2 blue armor cores. Like, it's just not hitting hard enough. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure, nothing but skills and Kamikaze Von Doom can make it work, but I don't know. I just have never found a way to make it work the way that they do. So, maybe it's because I'm just not good enough. True, that is a huge part of it. But the cool thing about playstyle is it can be modified to fit the build too, though, right? You can't just put on the gear and be like, oh, well, this doesn't fit my playstyle. You know, give it 10 fucking minutes. No, you gotta give it some days. Put some days in, put some work in, and see how the build actually works and functions. Even learn how to play it. Like, when I first started off with my fucking Negotiator's Dilemma, dude, I was so fucking pissed off at the build because I heard it hit so hard. And I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? This is supposed to be one of the best damage builds in the fucking game. Like, my marked targets aren't showing up and shit like that. And I found out that everybody that was with me was like, oh, you're running ND? And they would switch to their ND. And when they mark a target, it cancels my mark out from visual effect, but I'm still marking that target. And I just didn't know that. I didn't know that's how it worked. And I tried playing that shit with the fucking chess piece, and I'll tell you what, man, there is nothing harder than trying to mark 5 fucking targets all the time. It's almost impossible. I mean, when you first go into like a hallway or something where you're doing a pull, then yes, I could see how the 5 would be great, but why not go with something that's going to kick up your fucking critical hit damage and your critical hit chance and your weapon damage, and give you the option for another type of a chess piece talent, like Spotter or something. Like, it just seemed way better, and so now I'm at 100% bonus damage to those enemies, but I can only mark 3. But in my ND build, my fucking solo target damage is insane. Especially with the Kingbreaker spotter. Like, I used to run Obliterate and Strained on an MK16, but... And it hit hard, but it didn't hit nowhere near as hard as this fucking Kingbreaker does. Like... KB is fucking nasty. And it's got a nice slow rate of fire, so you can fucking, you know, you can switch targets while you're still holding the trigger down. Like, it's nice. Like, I've been playing around, man. I have really been playing around with the fucking Heartbreaker build. And to me, it, like, everybody's like, oh, it's the top DPS in the game right now. No, it's not. It's not the top DPS in the game because if you don't have enough blue cores to survive and generate the armor off of the hits, you're not going to produce the DPS. And bring it to the front of a legendary. It's just not gonna. It's like trying to bring Hunter's Fury into a fucking legendary without any protection. If you've got a healer behind you and you can run that Hunter's Fury all red, you know what I mean? Run that Hunter's Fury all red and maybe bring a Regulus to the table with some headshot damage. That Hunter Fury is probably gonna be bad fucking ass. But you have to know how to run it. Like, you've got to be on point as far as hitting those headshots and fucking going into cover before you die kind of thing, or at least have that healer behind you that's backing you up and keeping you topped off. Me look at it, or Ed look at it? I'm inspecting. You know, honestly, it looks like a really strong hybrid striker build. It does. It does. If you came into a legendary, I would ask you if you had an all red build. Or I would know that I was going to be compensating for you. And that, no offense, I'm not trying to sound like a fucking asshole or like some elitist. I guess. I run hybrids too, but when I'm going into a legendary, dude, you better be bringing all your shit to the table. Like, I don't want to stand out in the front of DUA for 30 fucking minutes just trying to get past the drone operators, man. I don't want to do it. I don't want to fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like, that Chunga had better die before he takes 10 fucking steps.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh shit. Okay, Ed's going down. I better get back out here and help Ed. Where you at, Ed? Oh shit. You're back up. I'm coming. I think I'm still in my fucking piece of shit Hunter's Fury though. Oops.
Agent down.
What? Where in the fuck are you shooting me from, you little prick?
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Yeah, see? It's just not built for heroic, man. Put another blue core on, maybe. But then I'm not putting out enough damage. It's just, eh. You know, actually, I'm gonna... I'm gonna be a purist and bring the heals to the table. How about that? Bring the raid build to the table. everybody's damage is gonna go up. Hive's out. Shoot the red panda, fellas. Shoot the red panda.
Incoming hostiles detected.
I got the hive up here, Miss. Should be fucking 3 more waves, right? Or 2 more, I mean.
I know you're here.
You guys want to push up onto the door? Oh, this isn't the elite. This is the fucking hostage.
Shut up. One day at a time.
Chunga.
Control point detected.
Sure. Trying to remember which one is this? Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. That's it.
Agent down.
Oh, I got you. Yep.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Wait before you guys pop flare, please.
Well done.
Can I get one? Let's see. Miz, can you come over this way with me? I'm headed over to the manhole they're gonna pop out of. We got multiple enemies out here already, so we're gonna have to clear the area first.
Control continue. Medical assistance needed.
Okay, it should be this manhole right here. I'm ready when you guys are. Pop the flare. Oh, they came out the one over here. It's okay. We still got it. They might come out the other one too. Did that shit like it was on normal. They're still 150 meters out. They're gonna get here and be like, "Thanks for showing up."
Well done surviving that last encounter.
Thank you, Agent. With the supplies out of the way, let's look at some other challenges.
You say we got a convoy coming in?
Access unlocked.
Okay.
An agent needs assistance.
Ow. That look painful. Where did you go? Headed to you now.
Friendly control point detected. Detecting additional hostile
I'm stuck!
agent incapacitated.
What the fuck? Where did I get hit from?
Agent
Oh.
vital signs 0.
I got flanked. Okay. I got fucking flanked. I think that one jumped up after he came out of the foam.
Hostiles detected.
Ow, motherfucker.
Assistance needed.
Dude.
Vital signs critical.
Fucking son of a bitch. It should be here. I got stacks over here. I like where you went with your negotiator as far as that goes. What's your crit chance? 42 and 170. I mean, the only change I would make to that whole entire thing is that chest piece. Only change I'd make is the chest piece. I'd switch it to a Gruppo, and I'd go with Spotter for bonus damage as soon as you point your weapon. Right, but I run Technician, I run the Kingbreaker, and Spotter. That's a huge damage bonus on that first bullet, like that instantly on that first bullet. I like the Coyote though. It's a huge preference for me in that build because you can vary your distance enough to be able to get the buffs, and you can also be one of the implemented 3-piece. Yeah. Which is a 20%, yeah. I mean, you know, the trade there is actually pretty solid. You're still giving yourself that little bit of survivability. I think that I attempted using Closer with my ND build, and it didn't seem to produce as much of a damage bonus as using an actual DPS piece. Closer is good because it does give you that 20%. Like if you're running some type of an armor build, that's a great piece to have statted the way that you have it. But if you're running a DPS build, you need either a Seska or a Gruppo, because Seska is going to give you the crit chance so that you can sub in crit damage or weapon handling, and Gruppo is going to give you the crit damage to help your crit damage get up there. Like, I have soft caps with my ND build that I have to meet because I tested it, like I said, for about 4.5 months. And the soft caps that I found were good was 45 to 48% critical hit chance and 175 to 180 critical hit damage. Those are both of your soft caps. Crit damage, of course, doesn't have a hard cap. Crit chance, of course, does at 60. So, and as far as soft cap, some people don't know what I'm meaning there. Basically, by increasing the stat, you're not going to gain any overall benefit to the build.
Friendly control point nearby.
And I mean, I've got one explained in detail, not with Spotter, with Strained, MK16, and Obliterate on YouTube. And damn thing's at almost 10,000 hits in 4 months. Lots of compliments, lots of suggestions. But I kind of don't really take the suggestions just because I tested the build for so fucking long that I feel like I definitely have it in the best way that it could possibly be. And I literally think that if you were to cookie cut the build, granted, not maybe the weapon. The weapon could be a Carbine 7, you could do a Kingbreaker. After TU15, the build slightly did change. I think that the build that I have now is far better as far as DPS goes with Kingbreaker and Spotter. That's the only changes I've made to the build. I think that Kingbreaker and Spotter was producing almost 1.7 million more damage per second than Strained and Obliterate were with the MK16. MK16 is such a stable weapon. You can go with Carbine 7. It's even more stable. And like you said, bullets on target is definitely more DPS. But if you can learn to master the bloom of a powerful weapon like the AKM or the Kingbreaker, which is a weird fucking version of an AK that they were gonna launch but just never did, I guess, or some weird fucking shit. Like, I think that you master those blooms on those weapons, those more powerful weapons like that, you're gonna be unstoppable. Fuck, I was just getting ready to fast travel to you. You delted? Oh shit.
Agent has reconnected. Access key detected.
Oh shit.
Serious trauma detected.
Best trick ever. Best trick ever.
Detected. Control point.
Foam them and myself at the same time. They're stuck. They can't do anything. We're working our way towards the... I thought we were working our way towards where he was going. Oh no, I think we're talking about the control point that you had, Mark. Where? I'm ready. Must have hit a headshot.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
fuck is this bitch? Got her. Give me a second, I'm gonna go stand by the manhole for one of the spawn locations. Yep. Alright, we're good.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
One turned around and ran almost a block away. I got her. She's stuck. Just
Supply
repops.
room access unlocked.
Good to see you, Agent. I have got a lot of people coming home tonight because of you.
That's amazing.
Nah. Mm-mm. Not on legendary, but there's aces and eights out front, Jada. I didn't look at the stats, but it's laying there. Well, gentlemen, I am going to retire for now. I need to go and move some furniture. Yeah, right. Good playing, fellas.